Okay, so we're about to attempt to fly the Autel Evo indoors. We're in the basement of a hospital building, and there's going to be some SWAT exercise going on in here. And this is a perfect opportunity for us to see how this Autel Evo will fly in a similar environment. So just wanted to go over some settings that we have in case it comes into question. On the visual navigation, just to make sure we can kind of get this in. We have, let's turn all that off. I don't know how that got turned back on. We're going to turn off obstacle avoidance. We're going to turn off the radar map, go into advanced settings. We're going to leave the downward position sensor on, but we're going to turn off everything else. So just so you know, where we've got to kind of go over it again, what we have is everything turned off except for that. Now, we turned that off earlier. This is just kind of a product improvement statement. Is we turned all that off earlier. It seems to reset it after every flight. We would really appreciate Autel if they would save those settings, because if this is going to be a primary indoor flyer, then we need to keep that setting so that we aren't having to do that every single time. So let's make sure that they stay stuck. All right, they're off. Okay. Go into advanced settings one more time, and everything except for downward position sensor is turned off. Okay, the rest of it is just straight up, how it is out of the box. All the settings. Are you going to record that as you fly too?
I will.
Okay, and I'm going to record it. A couple of things we're looking for is aircraft stability indoors with turbulence going through doors and stuff in hallways. We're looking for the transmission range down hallways, and if we start losing transmission, and we can compare this. If it does really well, then hey, ship it. It's good to go. If we run into some challenges, then we did bring a DJI Enterprise product with the OcuSync, and we can compare it to that, just so you know what we get in comparison. So anyway, whenever you're ready, let's go. So let's see how the aircraft does.
Switch it to make sure I have the right setting. All right, I'm recording.
All right, let's
fly about this height.
Just keep it in a hover. Maybe just do some small maneuvers real quick to make sure that. I have it. Is it on precision?
Yeah, I think it is. Well,
is it real slow movement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Real slow.
So is that too slow for you, or?
No, I would suggest we go slow as pro. Let's work it out a little bit.
Slide forward first. Okay, we'll do it. Well, this one will be in precision mode, which is going to be a slow but precise mode. Whoa. We'll try moving at faster paces later. Okay.
Assuming the turning is slow.
Oh, you're going to stay here and fly FPV,
yep.
right?
Yep.
He's going to stay in this room. It's a closed room with doors all around. He's going to fly it out these doors, and then we're going to see. He's staying back through those doors. We've got a guy in front. This is our first flight indoors, so we're just testing this thing out for stability, controllability. Oh, we got a little bit of drift there. Got a little close to the wall. All right, so he won't be able to see you. This one. Yeah, he's backing up. So he's probably lost signal, y'all. Yeah, watch out. I think he's just drifting. Yeah. There we go. So we lost it. It fell. We'll do it. We'll take and do a damage assessment on it. But that's where we hit the wall. Okay. Let's pick this thing up. Let's actually let's bring it over here in the light. I want to keep this thing rolling. Yeah. Yep. That's okay. I want to look and see what kind of, we had no prop guards on here or anything, so.
Started going walking on me as soon as the light lost.
That was that same place when we did it with the walking too.
Okay, so let's actually stop right here for a minute. So the battery came out, which is actually probably pretty good, so it didn't keep on going. Let's see what kind of, it hit the wall, see what kind of damage we have on the props. I don't see any damage at all, even on the, there's a little bit of a, it's not even cracked, there's just a little bitty scuff on this prop tip, which is pretty good.
Scuffs and that same thing there, one small little scuff.
No cracks,
Did it just crash into the wall, or did it try to come back?
It drifted into the wall.
I noticed that.
Didn't slam.
I
It
couldn't
just kind of
control-
slowly drifted
I couldn't
into
control
it.
it. I was.
It drifted in the wall, yeah, I figured it went black on you. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't
Seems
see.
to be okay.
I couldn't see where I was going, so
Okay.
I tried to follow your light. Then I lost connection, and I think that's when it drifted. Then it turned off.
When he walked it through the first time, that's basically right at that first corner is where we lost connection.
Okay.
Once it went dark.
Okay.
So how far down these hallways would you say? Oh, here you go. Let me power that off.
Yeah. Let's hear.
All right. So
Let's turn it off first. Grab the starter.
just so you know, for reference, where we came from is down that hallway, which is probably about 75 feet, and then we went down this hallway probably about 100 feet, and then at that point we lost controllability and the display. So the transmission signal is having to go through this wall here and this wall here, and then back through this wall, and then to Travis. And so we basically had 1, 2, 3, 4 walls of penetration with that kind of distance, probably a slant range of maybe 150 to 200 feet. And that was our limitation with the Autel Evo. All right. I think, in my opinion, I think this could be much improved. I think Autel needs to work a lot on this capability. We'll take and do a same kind of flight with 2 of the competitive drones. It will be the Parrot Anafi Thermal, and we have the DJI Enterprise, and we will do both of those and get down the same path and do a comparative difference. So one thing I will say that I am pleased about is the lack of damage. Some of the competitive, the other manufacturers' drones, the props would have shattered. We would have been replacing props. So didn't see any damage. It flipped over, fell on the floor. But other than that, I see the battery fell out, which in this case is probably a good thing, because that way the props aren't sitting there and grinding into the ground. So, all right. Anyway, that was our test for indoors. We'll probably conduct a few other tests, but I think that kind of gives us a feel of what this thing can do, and hopefully that helps.